So y'all, Amir already noticing that Jayla is like off, you know what I'm saying? She acting all scared, she acting paranoid as if she want to run and tell somebody. So Amir was basically threatening her like, if you was to go and tell on me, just know I'm bringing you down with me. So Jayla believed Amir. So y'all, Jayla already knew that Amir was about her business, baby. If you crossed her, she was gonna do something about it. So all Amir kept saying was, Tyler was a threat. Tyler was a threat and he had to be eliminated. So Jayla felt like if she would have crossed Amir, she already knew what Amir was going to do to her. So y'all, they sitting at the dinner table or whatever and they talking. And Amir was like, Jayla, do you want to go out to the cabin? So their parents got a cabin that's like a couple miles away from the house that they would go to, you know what I'm saying, chill and hang out. Now, y'all, what's crazy is they both was planning to unalive each other. Amir was planning to unalive Jayla and Jayla was planning to unalive Amir. So they in the cabin or whatever, they talking about everything that's going on. Amir telling Jayla like, you know what I'm saying, you can't tell nobody about what we did. So Jayla was basically telling Amir like, you did that upon yourself. So Jayla was telling Amir like, yeah, I told you to check Tyler about him, you know what I'm saying, trying to go to our parents to snitch, but never in a million years did I think that you would unalive this boy. So Amir basically telling Jayla like, I had to do what had to be done. He was a threat and we had to eliminate him. So Jayla told Amir that she was gonna go for a walk. But y'all, she went outside and she started looking through the window at Amir, trying to figure out when would be the perfect time to unalive Amir. Now Amir is waiting on Jayla to get back to the house so that she can unalive Jayla. So y'all, Amir was so freaking cold with it. While Jayla is in the window looking at Amir, she takes her eyes off Amir for just a second, y'all, and Amir is behind her as if she had formed. Y'all, not transformed, y'all know the other word. Like, as she had vanished from one spot and went to the other spot, yeah, that shit. Like, she teleported or transported or some shit. Anyways, she was right behind Jayla. So, Amir saw that she was holding that knife or whatever in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Looking through the window, like, contemplating, like, when she gonna unalive Amir. So, Amir popped up behind her, was like, I knew it. I knew you was weak, Jayla. I knew you couldn't handle this. I knew that you would run and you would snitch. So at this point, Jayla is caught red-handed. So she can't do nothing but confess to Amir that she came to the cabin only to unalive Amir. So Jayla was telling Amir, like, you know what I'm saying, Amir, what you did was messed up. Like, I just don't understand how you could do that. You know what I'm saying? And not have no type of feeling behind it. So Amir kept saying the same shit she been saying. I had to do what I had to do to protect us. So Jayla was telling Amir, no, you wasn't doing it to protect us. It came as a game to you. You wanted full control over the situation. And you saw that Tyler wasn't backing down. So you unalived him. So Amir was asking Jayla, okay, what you gonna do? You gonna unalive me? So y'all, what's so crazy? Amir had a look in her eyes like she wasn't scared. It's just like a cold look. Like the girl showed no remorse at all. Like you couldn't read her face expression for nothing. So Jayla don't know what Amir got up her sleeve. So at this point, Jayla feeling like she got to make the first move. So she ends up poking at Amir, and Amir kind of dodged it. And from that point forward, Amir kept on like reaching out to try to grab the knife out of Jayla's hand. So when she grabbed that last time or whatever, she ended up slicing her hand or whatever, causing Jayla to cut her. So that last charge that Amir did to Jayla ended up stabbing Amir in her stomach. So Amir looked at Jayla like, oh my God, Jayla, you really did it. Like, you really finna unalive me. So Jayla is just shocked because that's not who Jayla is. But at the same time, she got to the point where she was scared of Amir. She was scared to go to the police. Amir would like be all in her ear talking about, you know what I'm saying, if you portray me, then I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and all the stuff like that. So at this point, Jayla is scared. She don't know what to do. So she feeling like if she unalive Amir, she would be able to go to the police and tell the police what had happened between her and Tyler. Even though she knew that she was going to go to jail, y'all. Jayla was just scared and she felt like she was just trapped. She felt like she was trapped. Like, y'all don't understand when you unalive somebody and this person is hunting you. Like, it's no keeping silent, especially when you weak. So y'all, Jayla's shocked because she can't believe what she just did. Like at this point, Amir is bleeding out. She trying to understand how could this love and affection that she had for her stepsister turn into like a cold-blooded murder between them two. So y'all, she unalives Amir and she leaves Amir's body there. Now y'all, she get back to the house or whatever, and like the night go by. And the next morning, the parents, they wake up and they ask Jayla, like, you know what I'm saying, have you seen Amir? Have you heard from Amir? Because at this point, she missing class and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And the parents, they weren't really they weren't really just, it seemed like they wasn't really checking for their whereabouts and stuff like that. Like if they was to miss a night without coming home or whatever, they wouldn't just be like, oh, where you was at? I don't know. I guess they was like too wrapped up into each other. I don't know. But then at the dinner table, they was basically saying like, you know what I'm saying, teenagers, they be in their own world and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of left, the parents kind of left them, like, left them alone. And like I told y'all, they didn't make it seem like they had no tension or whatever. So, you know, days go by or whatever, and Amira had this friend that she would talk to or whatever that Jayla didn't know about. So the friend ended up texting Jayla and was like, you know what I'm saying, have you heard from Amira? I haven't heard from her a couple days or whatever. Then it got to the point that everybody at the school started asking about Amira. Everybody texting Jayla phone like, have you seen Amira? Like, damn, she been missing for a couple days. That's your sister. How you don't know where she at? So y'all, Jayla not responding to none of the messages that's coming through. So she in her room or whatever, and she just thinking about everything that's going on. And for you know it, y'all, she hears a knock at the door. It's the police. So they asking Jayla, like, you know what I'm saying, have you seen Amira? We heard that y'all had went to the cabin, and that was the last time that she had been seen. So Jayla basically telling them, like, I don't know where she at. You know what I'm saying? When I went to the cabin or whatever, we talked all night, and then eventually I fell asleep. And when I woke up, she wasn't around. So the police go to the cabin or whatever where they last was at, and they discovers Amir's body. So they comes back to the house or whatever, and they like, Jayla, we need to talk to you. We need you to come down here to the precinct. So y'all, they pressing Jayla in an interview. You know what I'm saying? It's a woman and it's a man. The woman is more firm with Jayla. Like, tell us what's going on. We know something happened at the cabin. You might as well come straight forward with it. So Jayla took a deep breath, and she just like, you know what I'm saying? It felt like a weight has been released off of her because she been holding this in for so long. But at the same time, she felt empty too because she had lost Amir, you know what I'm saying, and she was finna go to jail. Like, her life was over, her career was over, like, you know what I'm saying, her life did a whole 360. So Jayla finally talked to people, like, you know what I'm saying, she unalized Tyler, and I kept telling her that, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't right. Then she got to the point when she found out I was trying to go to the police. She found out that I was trying to snitch on her or whatever, and she just kept on threatening me, and I had no choice. When we got to the cabin, we had a fight. She lunged at me, and you know what I'm saying, I ended up stabbing her or whatever. So y'all, they takes Jayla to jail or whatever, and that's it. Jayla ass went to jail. Amir passed away. Tyler passed away. The parents, they split up. It went downhill so damn fast. Okay, goodbye.